Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do another collective energy reading for my Clarityempress collective. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. New York time, I will be doing free readings, free live readings. You put a heart in the comment section, and then I will read your energy. That lets me know that that's what you like. You can buy a coffee if you like. There's a button, a donate button on my channel to donate if you like. Okay, no particular amount, but I appreciate any donations if you choose. Not required. Like, click, share, subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if this reading resonates with you. So we're using my homemade deck to see the energy of what's going on with your person. Spirit, give me a message. What does the collective need to know right now regarding your person? Okay, so this is more of the same energy as the last reading. The karmic brainwashed me with material wealth, but it was all a lie, and I feel stuck. So this is past energy. So they became aware of an issue with this karmic, the manipulation, in the past energy. So it's good as in the past energy, but let's see what else Spirit wants us to know. I know I have to take action, but what do I do? Will you accept me as I am? So your person is probably having a hard time changing and accepting responsibility for what they did, or whatever happened in a relationship that was caused by them in particular. So they're asking, do you have unconditional love for me still? But I feel like you may have unconditional love, but you do now have boundaries. For them to ask that question is indicating that you've set some sort of boundary with them, so they don't know if you're going to accept them, and they also don't know how to approach you. Tell me more, Spirit. I will prove to you that I mean what I say. I love you. Okay, so this person says, I know I love you, but I know I have to do more. So your person is coming into the awareness, and I got chills on my legs, that there's more that they must do in order to gain your respect and love. Maybe it's not so much love, but the respect that they lost, or the trust between you all. Tell me more, Spirit. I pretend to ignore you because so many are watching. I also want you to come to me because I crave your attention. Okay, so this person, this is the challenge in the lesson. This is what's holding this person up. They play too many games. This is a very immature energy. They pretend to ignore you, but deep down they want you. They know people are watching. So there's people on their side, or even on your side, that know that you guys have a connection, and they're probably waiting to see if this person is going to reconcile with you. Whether they make the move or you make the move, they want to see if y'all going to be together. They know this. So there's a lot of gossiping going on, a lot of watching going on. And this is, I also want you to come from me because I crave your attention. So this person needs a lot of reassurance. Their self-worth or self-esteem is probably pretty low. And you coming toward them gives them some, I don't know, mental boost of confidence that you care, or that you really would, desire them. But it sounds like they struggle between knowing that they need to make a move and waiting on you to do it. But for this to be the challenge and the lesson, they may be becoming aware that they have been the childish one doing this, waiting on you when they need to move on. Tell me more, Spirit. I've made the wrong choice. Now I have to face my decisions. Hope you don't let me go. Yep. So let me see the bottom of the deck. I'm not ready to grow up yet. I missed the carefree days when I had less responsibility. So your person is very, very, very immature. What the heck is this? This person is very immature. They need to grow up. Um, yeah, they're having some challenges. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Yeah, all this I'm getting is childish energy, pretending, not ready to grow up. They don't know what to do. So this is given, I didn't have a father figure in my life, or I didn't have a mentor in my life, or I lacked my mom's attention and affection and direction kind of energy. This is somebody that didn't have an adult to look up to, that was in a healthy, stable relationship, that they could say, hey, can you tell me a way to go, give me some guidance and help me? Or they just don't have nobody right now. Maybe that person they had died off or something. That this person doesn't have good, healthy individuals and people around them that know how to help them in a relationship. So this person is emotionally unavailable and unhealthy in many ways. They have deep, deep, deep seated feelings, but they probably have what they call it, an avoidant attachment style, where you kind of sabotage the connection a bit, but you really want the connection. You really want the person in your life. You want to be with the person, but you're so uh, avoidant because your needs as a child were not met. So you don't know how to meet your own needs as an adult. And you may look for others for validation, but then hold back. It's a lot more than that, but it's a very confusion, confusing attachment style for somebody to claim to love you, but then constantly hold back. It's really unhealthy. It's like something they need to work out with a therapist, or somebody that has the expertise or understanding, how to help them cope with it. And that's not necessarily for a love interest, somebody that they love to sort out for them, because that makes that person not only their lover, but their therapist, their pseudo mother or pseudo father, you know, big brother, big sister. It makes you the healer without being able to be healed. So this person needs to work on themselves before they enter a relationship. They need to work toward what they want. They need to take the action, but they also need a direction to that action, meaning, how should I go about this? What's next? What's the best step? I don't think they know. And I think they're looking toward you for it, but you have to hold back. I think you have to hold back, or you feel like you having to hold back because it's been so childish. I pretend to ignore you because so many people are watching. So this person is scared of the people watching. They're scared of public opinion. They're scared what people are going to say or think. So this could be a forbidden relationship in some way. Says, I also want you to come from me. So they need their ego boosted by you showing up. And that's been the challenge and the lesson. They know, and the hidden energy says, I will prove to you that I mean what I say, I love you. So they know that they got to prove their love now. So whatever their avoided attachment style did, it made you feel like this person don't love you. And they know that. They know that. They know that you may have loved them, but they avoided, they sabotaged, they backed off, they ghosted, whatever they did. And now they're like, okay, I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it now. But at the same time, they're not ready to grow up overall. So this person is delaying their growth and change because they keep saying, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So if you're not ready, then what is it that you want? Because, you're in conflict. That means this person needs to heal. They're in conflict with themselves over you, over what to do. Somebody who wants to be free, but at the same time with you. But you can't have your cake and eat it too if you're not pouring into this relationship. And that's why they know they have to prove it. So if this person approaches you, like this is your story, and this person approaches you, you have to be mindful that it's it's a high probability that they may put on a mask to say, I love you, you're my everything, I want you, I only want you, I want to be with you, I'm going to do what it takes. And they could be all mouth, all talk, and no action. Just to keep you right where you are, just to maintain control over this situation. Because they're not ready to grow up. This person should release you, but they're not ready to grow up. You got me? So when you deal with this person, know that you're dealing with some immature energy, somebody who wants their cake and wants to eat it too, but then will be having a fit the moment the cake is gone. They're going to cry. They're going to blame somebody else because who ate my cake? You ate your cake. No, I didn't. I want my cake. This person is, whew, and then he's scared of people, what people going to think. They're not ready to change. If you worry about the court of public opinion and you haven't done anything wrong but love somebody, you're not ready to grow up. And this might take this person a very long time, or it may take them to lose you completely to grow up, to understand that they got to move on. But this is the type of energy that if they can't get you, if you're not willing to see them, they're going to look for you or be haunted by you for the rest of their life. Like, that's it. Like, this person will be haunted by your ghost, for your lack of presence in their life. They will be haunted. They're going to be haunted. All right, Spirit. Give me a message for the collective. Clear, cancel, and release. So I feel like they are ending this relationship in a past energy with this karmic. Clear, cancel, and release. Now that they know that the karmic was attempting to brainwash them, they're not allowing that to penetrate them anymore. So the karmic is probably one of these people that are watching while this person is trying to figure out what their next move is going to be. And in the meantime, this person is like, I'm not accepting what is said or what has been done to me. Tell me more, Spirit. Friendship union. Yeah, they want to take action because they don't want to lose what they have. If this person said, if I can't have you as a lover, I'll take you as a friend, just as long as I can be in your life. They don't want to lose you at all. Tell me more, Spirit. Yep, they really do. It says, I'll prove to you I'll say what I mean. I love you. This person is like, listen, if I got to take you as a friend for now, we got to go slow. I'll be a friend. Ultimately, though, in the hidden energy, they want romance and connection. I mean, they want to take this to another level. But I feel like they still kind of clueless as to how to do that. And they're also a bit childish because they're feeling stuck. More, Spirit. Transformation. Uh-oh. So this is, losing you is got them shifting. You walking away, focusing on yourself, got them focusing on themselves. And opportunity and change. People can change. Spirit said it. Opportunity and change. Somebody is changing. Bottom of the deck. Composure. Okay, so now they're growing up. Composure is getting your shit together. Getting it together Says, I'm not ready to go overall energy, but they know they have to. Composure. This person is going through a transformation. That is their lesson. Or they have to. But I feel like they are. Opportunity and change is here to like the outcome. So after the transformation comes that change. Comes that growth. Comes them understanding that y'all had. Because y'all had those misunderstandings. Now you going back to the understandings that you did. Like, when things were working out well. And you guys did see eye to eye and understand each other. I think you're going back to that, but on a new level, on a higher vibration. Spirit said this person wants forgiveness and understanding. That was also at the bottom of the deck. They want forgiveness and understanding, and their composure means they're gathering themselves and getting it together. So they are like canceling out the brainwashing of this karmic. That's not penetrating them. That's not hitting the same no more. The Jedi mind tricks that the collective used to do, it's not working. It's actually a joke because this person is like not penetrated by that anymore. They're maturing. They're growing up. Wow. Your person is growing up. Oh, good for them. Now, I don't know what y'all had going on, but now let me just clarify this karmic situation. Karmic could be a parent, a sibling, family members, close friends. The karmic does not have to be a romantic other partner, but it could be, right? So it doesn't have to be, but it still could be. And this person is leaving something behind, but still a bit concerned, or the lesson was being concerned about all those who are watching and what they will say. Your person has a bit of people pleasing in them, and they kind of know that, in the grand scheme of things, the people that are watching probably aren't going to do anything for them or benefit them, but they still value their opinion. So I'm feeling like this is more about family than it is anybody else. Friends might care, or maybe they want to keep up a facade for friends, but I feel like it's family that they care the most about, or they have, hold their opinion more valuable. You know what I mean? Tell me about clear, cancel, and release, spirit. Springtime. So springtime could be the time when they started to awaken more so to your connection in a way that it let them know that this was not it, right? This is not going, this, something happened. The veil lifted in springtime. That's what I say. Because in the Northeast, we just finished springtime and we're in the heart of summer right now. So this person started to wake up a while ago. That's why it's in the past energy. Tell me more, spirit, about friendship and union. Oh yeah, they understand who you are and what you mean to them. This person has had time to reflect on the relationship and kind of put it into perspective. And that's why they are willing to maintain a friendship with you, even if they can't have a romantic relationship with you. Like, as long as they have some of you, your essence, your time, your attention in their life, they'll take it. Tell me more, spirit. Yep, you have a healing vibe, or this connection is healing to you, to maybe both of you. It kind of taught you things about yourself you didn't recognize or realize. Taught them things about themselves they didn't recognize or realize. Tell me more, spirit. Ooh, yep, your person. That was the challenge and the lesson. They are going through this death energy, this dark night of the soul energy. This person is going through a major transformation in their life. Not having you has like brought the darkness, but knowing you has also brought the light. So you're like the light switch, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best way to, like having being in a dark room that even in the daylight, the drapes cover the windows really good and it's dark inside. And then they get up one day and they peek open and they didn't realize there was even daylight out there. And they open up and they realize the sun is shining. This person has been going through a dark night of the soul because of the distance and time away from you is kind of shed light, I would say, on their dark side or their darkness in their lives. This person is experiencing a bit of shadow work, even if they don't know. They just know that they're changing. That, and this is not an easy process. When the butterfly leaves the chrysalis, it's a painful process. We assume, right, that you have to squeeze your way through this chrysalis almost like a child squeezes their way through the womb. It's not an easy canal to enter out of. But like the child, or sort of like the child, it gives the butterfly the strength for their wings. Once the child comes through the canal, they're able to breathe. They're able to grow larger. They're able to eat differently. They're able to see, talk, speak, walk, all of that. They start to bloom. They start to unfold slowly. And this person is like experiencing like a rebirth. Oh, wow. That's the best way I could describe it. Definitely a rebirth. Tell me about opportunity and change here. And they want forgiveness. Oh, so this person really wants an opportunity with you to change. And I feel like they're going to seek forgiveness from you so that they can have this change. There's a barrier here, though. Bottom of the deck. There's a barrier here, or they're overcoming that barrier by getting themselves together. But this is 2 cards of forgiveness and understanding. So they need you to understand that they needed this process. And maybe you needed this time apart too. But they needed this process so they could appreciate what they had, so that they could appreciate you and who you are to them, so that they could figure out what it is they need to change about themselves in order to be with you or a person like you. Because I'm not assuming that you're going to choose them, right? But there's something about their character they need to develop. It's not always about changing for the person, but it's also about developing your character. It's about growth, your growth and development. And this person may have had stunted growth, that barrier. I feel like they're transcending the barrier now. They're like, okay, let's just say, some animals like snakes, reptiles, whatever, they may grow to the size that's manageable for the container that they live in. If you have a pet, so they don't grow like in the wild where they're maybe their growth is unlimited, but when they're limited to a tank, that's where they grow to. This person may have reached the capacity of their tank, and this is like the owner, I don't know, buying a larger tank and allowing them to continue to grow. So maybe they're at the next stage of their growth and development. They came out the smaller tank, now they're getting into a bigger tank where they're maybe protected by the walls of this tank, but they're only going to grow as far as that goes. And then they have to elevate some more. We never stop learning as people. We don't. We never stop learning. We never stop growing. But we can choose to learn the lesson. Like, we're going to get these lessons, challenges, or whatever, but we have to choose to learn it, meaning not repeat it, to grow from it, to do things differently. And I feel like this person is experiencing a transformation that's growing them. But they do feel like they need some forgiveness and understanding for not already being on that level. Perhaps spiritually you're more developed, emotionally you're more open. This person is more closed off, more childish energy, and now they're starting to grow up. Maybe they're not grown yet, but they're starting to grow up. They're starting to understand, my actions will cost me those that I love. My actions will I'll be held accountable for my actions whether I like it or not. You know what I mean? So this person is starting to understand themselves in a different way. And this transformation is, I want to say, it's painful, y'all. I think it's the nine of wands energy, that wounded warrior. I think this person have been through it and they tired. I would be. I definitely would be, because I feel like they're stubborn. So it's taking them harder or longer to get the lesson that might have taken you or somebody else a little quicker to get. They're not stupid. It's just that emotionally they had those barriers. So there might have been a disbelief or a lack of self-worth to think I can transcend these barriers to have what I want. And your person's starting to become aware of that. But in the meantime, they know they've hurt you and probably others along the way, and they really just need some forgiveness. So, if you have an empathy and compassion for them, grant them that. Grant them, say, hey, I'll forgive you if that's what you feel, right? Only if you feel that. And just give them some relief. Now, don't mean you need to be with them, but, maybe they could breathe a little lighter. One less person they think hates them. This person might have ruminated and thought that, people were against them. Not everybody is. Some might be, but not everybody is. But they need that reassurance. So if they ask for forgiveness, my recommendation is that you hear them out. As long as they know what they're talking about or whatever, hey, I forgive you. I'm not mad at you. Let them know. Let them know. That way they could probably sleep better at night and continue to grow. Stand firm on your boundaries, though. Don't assume that asking forgiveness means that they have changed. Make them prove it. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.